Hey, what's up guys? LevelUp here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. Today we're looking at the M249 Light Machine Gun in Battlefield 4 for the support class. Now this is sort of an unusual weapon for me. I don't typically play support or anything other than assault really. So in Battlefield, at least I didn't in Battlefield 3, in Battlefield 4 I would like to sort of extend my range just beyond assault rifles and carbines and get good with all of the weapon classes that there will be available whenever the PlayStation 4 version comes along, which, to be honest, is what console players are waiting for. We really, honestly, probably could care less about how the game is now. This is basically just a learning curve and unlocking stuff for the PlayStation 4, which will actually unlock the game's full potential. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the lack of audio in my video today. I actually kind of goobered up with my capture settings and wound up with no audio in my gameplay, so I was not prepared to play with the M249 for any longer than necessary, which I probably had anyway. I honestly am not the biggest fan of the light machine gun class just because I feel too hopeless, I guess. I feel like I'm not as productive for my team, and a lot of times that results in a loss, so I'm trying to stay at a high production rate while also learning other weapon classes, and I've been trying to learn while I'm playing with buddies, but I've also been trying to cope with playing with regulars and using guns that I'm not used to, because that is a big part of playing Battlefield. So anyway, I honestly, again, just kind of like the M16, I was not really excited about using this gun. I'm not crazy about light machine guns, but I noticed that I had unlocked it by sending the Irish down to blow up the battleship in the single player. I'm not going to ruin exactly what happens in case you haven't played it yet, which honestly anybody who hasn't played it yet kind of is lucky, I guess. That experience was not the best, and I have gameplay from all of it, but I didn't record live gameplay for all of it, so I can still do walkthroughs, but it's going to be without much commentary, and it'll be after the fact commentary. Or I can just throw it all together and upload it in one really stupid long video that doesn't have any commentary to it, kind of like a movie style type thing, which is totally doable. So this weapon in Battlefield 3 was abysmal for its recoil and accuracy whenever you are standing up firing from the shoulder. This seems to have been cured in Battlefield 4. Thank goodness. The recoil is 0.325 up, which is less than the M16. The recoil to the left is 0.45, and the recoil to the right is 0.3. I think in Battlefield 3 it was something like 0.6 up, or some nonsense. The recoil decrease per second is 16 with a first shot recoil multiplier of 1. So you have no need for an angled or folding foregrip on this weapon. The ADS spread not moving is 0.3, which is a considerable upgrade from the 0.5 in Battlefield 3. These are significant changes to this weapon. Another thing is that it comes by default with a 200 round magazine. You do not have to waste an attachment slot to upgrade the ammo, because the ammo in light machine guns in Battlefield 4 cannot be altered, at least on the belt feds. I'm not sure if that is the same for the Ultimax or other magazine-fed light machine guns. The gun does 25 damage through 8 meters, like an assault rifle, and drops off to 18 meters like an assault rifle, but it takes 65 meters to get there. It shoots 800 rounds per minute, which means that whenever you are shooting people in medium ranges, if you can manage the recoil and spread, you can rip through people. This thing is actually really capable of dropping players, and it maintains just above 500 milliseconds time to kill at its minimum damage, which is fantastic. That's at 90 meters, and in close quarters, if all goes well, you can actually stay in the class of 200 milliseconds in close quarters and drop a guy in 228 milliseconds, which is nearly instantaneous. It's fantastic. At its lowest damage, it can take 6 shots to drop a guy. That might sound like a lot, but considering the fact that that's a vanilla, in hardcore, it's 4 shots to drop a guy at longer ranges and 3 in close quarters. So again, if you're going to whine about having to use too much ammo on guys, just go ahead and play hardcore and leave us alone for playing normal mode. We just prefer the weapon balance that actually is balanced, that belongs in the normal mode. And that is, those are the stats that make this gun kind of perform similar-ish to an assault rifle. It does not feel like an assault rifle in your hands, and it doesn't perform as well as most assault rifles. But, I mean, it's a light machine gun. I'm not a light machine gun person. So, to say that this gun's effectiveness is poor would be a false statement. Its productivity is just at an all-time low in my hands compared to other players that have been using light machine guns for a while. In Battlefield 3, I was an assault rifle person. I loved the M416 and the M16A3. But this gun won't be used a whole lot right at first because I don't think people know that you must finish the campaign with the Irish ending to actually unlock the gun. Now, my in-game performance, as mentioned, is not the best. So if you're looking for fantastic gameplay, I suggest that you look elsewhere. I'm not a light machine gun person at all in the least of manners, but I'm just trying to broaden my area of functionality for YouTube especially, but just to be more effective with my entire team. I've been trying to learn whenever my buddies are out and whatnot. It kind of keeps me on top of everything and ready to go. So I liked the gun. It's a good light machine gun for entry and professional level players. If you are really good at recoil management and you've been using light machine guns for a while to where you feel like you're confident using them, you will probably demolish people with this thing. I didn't have issues killing people with it, but I know that a skilled light machine gun player would be able to just absolutely dominate with 200 bullets ready to go at 800 rounds a minute. The volume of fire from this weapon is insane, but also exactly why it is such a cool gun to start with. So, I really like the gun. I would use it, definitely play the campaign to unlock it, even if you didn't want to. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'm LevelUp here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. Sorry for the late upload. Have a good one, and take it easy, guys.